The massive shadow drifts. It is a silhouette of terror, the greatest creature ever to take to the skies. This young Quetzalcoatlus, seeking its first solitary perch, navigates a territory ruled by the largest predators on Earth. One wrong descent, and the kingdom falls silent. This is the Late Cretaceous of North America, a vast, volatile, green maze. A world where the boundaries between earth, air, and water are constantly blurred. Life here is defined by gravity. The weight of existence pushes all creatures down, except one. The protagonist is an adolescent, but already carries the weight of a generation, a wingspan, the length of a fighter jet. Every inch of that immense frame is a shield against the ground-bound titans below. The forest floor, the domain of the Tyrannosaurs, offers endless food, but guarantees death. The only safe place is up. Hunger is the first, most constant struggle. The sheer energy required to launch its mass is catastrophic. It must eat, and quickly, or lose the sky forever. It finds a river, probing the muddy banks, scanning for carrion or the slow-moving amphibian life. It is scavenging, not hunting. A Triceratops carcass sits unguarded on a small, dry island. A priceless, dangerous feast. The Quetzalcoatlus descends, a landing of terrifying precision. It lands softly, moving with a surprising ground-bound grace, tearing flesh with its massive keratin-tipped beak. But the ground has eyes. A young Tyrannosaur, too small to challenge the matriarch, sees an opportunity for an easy meal. The game has changed. The pterosaur cannot run. Its escape depends on the immense power of its forward launch, a movement that must be perfectly executed. The ground explodes beneath its feet. It thrusts, gaining critical height just as the Tyrannosaur snaps below. A failure of inches, a victory of air. The young Lord of the Sky needs a safe sanctuary, a place to roost and survey its kingdom. The search leads it to the hostile edge of the kingdom, the ancient, cracked earth. It must fly for days, past the towering, dead forests, until it spots the promise of solid stone, a line of extinct volcanic spires. If you're enjoying this journey back in time, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible dinosaur stories. Altitude is its only currency. As it approaches the spires, two smaller, faster pterosaurs harass it, mistaking its labored flight for weakness. They circle and mock, confident in their speed. The massive Quetzalcoatlus does not engage. It simply ignores them, its sheer scale acting as a deterrent. The size difference is not a threat. It is a statement. It reaches the tallest spire. Its landing is clumsy, but successful, a castle of stone. From this height, the whole sunken kingdom below is reduced to a meaningless map, safety achieved. The victory is short-lived. A new shadow, larger, heavier, darker, falls over the spire. The true ruler of the territory has returned. A colossal, fully adult male, Quetzalcoatlus. This creature, scarred by years of territorial defense, carries the authority of pure, unchallenged size. The sub-adult is an echo. The elder is the sound. No fight is necessary. The elder simply stands, unfolding its massive wings in a slow, terrifying display. The young lord instinctively understands the primal law. This is not its time. With a desperate leap, the protagonist abandons its claim, gliding low to a smaller, less desirable spire nearby. The challenge ends with a retreat. The life of the Quetzalcoatlus was defined by this immense pressure. To be large enough to survive the ground, but not so weak that they could not defend the air. Its colossal size was not a luxury, but a necessity. Paleontological evidence reveals their intelligence and specialized beaks tools for survival in a volatile ecosystem. They were the pinnacle of flight. The struggle to gain a mere few square feet of high ground required a lifetime of effort. Their survival was a constant calculation, balancing the energy of flight against the dangers of the descent. A victory won by altitude, the great shadow glides over the sunken kingdom, a silent reminder of the age of giants. A legacy of struggle, recorded not in stone, but in the evolution of the wing, an echo of a life. When you look at the titans of our own world, what forgotten challenges define the very heights they occupy? Thanks for watching. Tap like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you won't miss our next prehistoric adventure.